Hey guys, I'm Colin. Today I've got another Transformers video. I've got Beast Wars Legion Beast Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Legion class Huffer. He is one of the smaller little $5-6 figures. Well, these guys have gone up in price, but back then they were about $6-7 each, and they were pretty good for their price. Go ahead and take his accessory, put off to the side. He is kind of a big, bulky, heavy-duty pickup truck. His whole back bed's been filled in with equipment. He's got all these armor plates all over and these big old huge cannons up here. You're not supposed to do that, but you can. He comes with this nice little friction-fired missile right there, and he can use the missile itself as a melee weapon in robot mode. You can mount it up here on the hood, mount it back here in the truck bed, or just stick it back on the side as I had it. Bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. Got Soda Can. Scourge. And Hubcap. And let's bring in the car robots. And we'll go ahead and transform them. So, before we get into the transformation, I realized something. 3 of these guys are kind of mold brothers. What do I mean by that? Well, okay. He's Trail Cutter. He was originally Trail Cutter. And he was also originally Trail Cutter. So it's interesting to see how there's several interpretations on the same character. I just think that is fun. Thank you. So, now that that's out of the way, let's get into transforming Huffer himself. Transforming him is kind of awkward. We're going to start off by pulling the roof apart, and that's going to break the legs apart. Stretch the legs down, and then come back here to the rear end of the truck and fold out these leg bits, these feet parts. And those transformation joints will actually act as articulation points also. Now that you've got the roof separated apart, you need to grab the whole front end of the truck and spin that around to get the head reveal. Now we can separate apart to the front end, push down those guns, and bring down the arms. Now we take those guns and we fold them back over, and they make very nice shoulder cannons. And close up those roof parts to get over the those roof panels to cover up the arms. We can take his missile launcher and put it in one hand as like a clawed weapon, and put this other thing. Now we slide it through. You can bend the there we go. Oh, maybe you shouldn't. Okay, don't. Okay, don't push it farther past here, because then that's going to push that hinge on and pop that panel off. And not only can you hold it in his hand, but you can also mount it Megatron style. We got the Beasthunters Huffer version of the mold. We've got the 30th anniversary Cybertron Trail Cutter. And we've got the War for Cybertron Siege hoist version of the mold. And it's cool, again, how to see how they do different interpretations, different reuses of the same character / same shape. You know, these are just different interpretations of Trail Cutter. Continuing on with size comparisons, let's bring in Film Noir Spider-Man, Soda Can, Scourge, Hubcap, and we gotta bring in the car guys. Beasthunters Huffer was a repaint of Trail Cutter, but that aside, it's a really decent figure. He has no head articulation, unfortunately. He's got a kind of an odd swivel there, ball-jointed shoulders, weird swivels and ball-jointing in the elbows. Nothing at the hand, but, you know, he's like 3-4 inches tall. He's really small. No waist articulation, ball-jointed hip, huge backwards and forward knee bend. And for a Legion figure, he had ankle rockers and ankle and toe tiltage. He had a bunch of, and he's got these huge shoulder cannons going on. He's got a bunch of cool stuff. For a small little figure, he is really, really fun. He's got the melee club. He's got that claw thing. And what's nice about his weapons is that if you lose his weapons, he's not really at a loss. He still has his body. He doesn't, his weapons aren't incorporated in, and if you lose something, you're screwed. No, he's fine. No backpack. Like, look at that. There's no backpack at all, dude. That is awesome stuff going on there. I've been Colwyn. This has been Transformers Beasthunters Huffer. I can really not recommend this guy enough. He is a really good pickup. Yeah, he's older now from back in like 2010, but still a great figure. Go grab one.